Okay, we are back. It is Wednesday, January 12th at 8:35 a.m. East Coast, United States. And Million Token continues to pump, basically, for the last 2 days. It is right now at $16.64 on Polygon. And the other quick, so we're bouncing between, 1450. That's on AVAX, is that last one. And then I think the average price is around $16. Anyway, so what are the reasons for this pump? It's a couple of them, I think, really. And one was when, NFT Daily News came out on January 9th, which is just 3 days ago, how he described how he was making $2,000 per month on TechLead's Million Token, providing liquidity on Polygon. I think that started it. And then soon after that, somebody bought 2,167 million token on Polygon and just put it all into the liquidity. So I think they're trying to get on that bandwagon of just earning some passive income. And you can see here how that person, it wasn't me, bought batches of like 200 million token in one day. I think they were trying not to raise the price up. I mean, if you buy that many million token in a day, it's going to raise the price up $1 or 10% or 15%. And I think that kind of got the FOMO train going. And I think Million Token is more valuable on Polygon just because you want to be on that chain to avoid the high gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain. The only people that should be buying Million Token on the Ethereum blockchain are those, I think, that are going to be wanting to stake in TechLead's staking pool, where you just earn more Million Token, basically, which is great. But if you're not interested in doing that, or let's say you're just a small fish, you're just buying a few Million Token at a time, I would just get on the Polygon network. If you're a United States citizen, you just go to crypto.com. And I say that because you could send your Matic or USDC right to the Polygon network for a $1 transaction fee, basically. Where if you do it yourself, like if you go through Coinbase and you buy your ERC20 tokens, whether it's Ethereum, Matic, or USDC, you're going to have to bridge those yourself. And then that's just a pain in the butt. It's very costly. So the easiest way that I know of is crypto.com. I think KuCoin might do it. And I think KuCoin might be a bridge for Avalanche also, but I have to check that out. And then just buy into the Million Token on the Polygon network through crypto.com. And I know we have a lot of new people in the space too. If you're watching the discussions on Discord, there's a lot of newbies asking questions. So be nice, answer them fairly, the best you can. Also on Metaphora. So, and then you could provide liquidity on Polygon as well and get in return quick swap tokens, which you can exchange for Million Token too that way. So if you're not in the staking pool on the Ethereum blockchain and TechLead staking pool, at least you have the other option of earning some passive income on the Polygon network while it lasts. And then lastly, 2 days ago, TechLead came out with his own video. He's been putting out a lot of videos. It seems like every other day, sometimes every day, I think. But yeah, he gave everybody an education basically about his title was The Dark Truth About NFTs. And I learned a lot from it. I didn't know it was so centralized. So basically, you can't just look at somebody's wallet and see what NFTs they have. So, and just check out his video. He describes it better than I can. But, I pointed out on Twitter, I made a comment after watching this, his YouTube video. I think Metaphora, its natural evolution would be to somehow incorporate NFTs. That's just where I think TechLead might be headed. And then that kind of blew up on Metaphor or Twitter or Discord, I think. So there's a combination of things. But also the main thing is, the number of holders. So right now we're at 18,970 holders for Million Token. Now, I remember when the FOMO train hit with, the Million Token, I think I stopped keeping track, and it was like 13,000 holders, I think it was. And so now we've got about 5,000, 6,000 more than that. So almost a 40% increase in holders, or more than a 40% increase in holders, since I stopped watching, how many people were coming and going with, that was on the Ethereum blockchain anyway. So with, the Polygon network too, is you could have as many wallets as you want. It's not going to cost that much. Whereas with the Ethereum blockchain, you kind of wanted to stick with one wallet, I think. But yeah, definitely some growth and some newbies coming on board, and that's going to help push the price. And so if you're new, be sure to sign up on the Million Token Discord. The link's down below in the description, as well as links to charts that I use. I use defined.fi, and also I use DEX tools. Lately I've been kind of going back to defined, but there's advantages to both of them, but they basically do the same stuff. So yeah, you get lots of new information on Discord like this. Somebody put up a wall on the liquidity. So let's pull that up real quick. So there's this big wall here. So if the price comes down to about, $15 or maybe no less, $14.76, you hit this wall. So it's going to be harder for the price to fall down. And the wall is between like $14.80 to $11.16. So, if we break through $11.16, then we can kind of fall faster. But with this wall here, it's kind of like a buffer. So, if we get down to $15, you might want a DCA. From the charts, if I didn't know about this liquidity wall, and that's on, that's on Ethereum block, like Uniswap, Ethereum block chain. The price can fall faster on the other ecosystems. So if you're on Polygon, you won't have that wall. If you know how to pull up the liquidity walls or liquidity charts for Polygon, just leave a link down below or share with us in Discord or Twitter. But we're just breaking through these barriers. First we broke out of this channel, which you could draw it as a rising channel or a horizontal channel. In fact, I'll just do that right now real quick, just so I don't usually like diagonal lines, but you could do something like this, right? And I thought we would retest somewhere around $13 or maybe a little higher. So it's $13 and change basically, but we really never did. And that's really kind of surprising me because I think Bitcoin's still showing some weakness. Although now I see that we're at $44,000, just shy. We hit $44,000 probably just a moment ago. I'll get back to that in a moment. So, yeah, if you bought in the last month, you had plenty of opportunities to get Million Token below $12, probably $11.50. I got it at $10.50, but I had limit orders constantly that would just scoop it up as the price fell. So, I was waiting for lower prices. I got my low prices, so I'm not sad I couldn't get more. But that was my plan. I got a lot of Million Token between $10.50 and $11.50, so I'm happy about it. And my plan was to now just pumped up some more while I'm talking, almost $17. So my plan is still to hodl my Million Token that I have. I've never sold any, and buy when there's some type of bullish indicator for me that the crypto market is reversing and going bullish, which I still haven't seen. But Million Token doesn't seem to be waiting. So that's why, I hodl, because I cannot time the markets. Most people cannot time the markets, and I don't think I'm better than anybody else. So, yeah, I'm still sticking with my plan. I know the FOMO feels real for everybody. I know I feel it. Seeing this price go up, probably, let's say you got it somewhere around the mid-range there, and now it is up 43%. And literally, even if you bought it down here at this wedge or that heart line, 40% since January 10th, 2 days ago, it's up 40%. Yeah, so that's why I'm glad I'm hodling it out. And look at this giant green candle. That was when somebody bought that 2,000 Million Token right there. And then I said in my Twitter, right around here, that the supply shock was coming in, and it sure enough did. We had a little bit of a pullback here yesterday at around 7 p.m. but it's gone up considerably since then. It's gone up another 13%. We're just blowing through these resistance points, which I wouldn't have predicted this. So the next resistance point somewhere will be $19 and change, maybe just below $20 is my hunch. I mean, if we go up there, that'd be redonkulous. So that would be a price increase of about 58%. So yeah, I'm just hodling it out and see what happens. So what is going on with Bitcoin? I'm looking at this ADX indicator on the weekly, basically. And to me, the green line is still going down. When this thing starts curving up, then I'll reevaluate. But as long as this green line is still going down and, the red line is still kind of going up on the weekly chart, I'm just sitting pretty on my funds. I'm not doing anything because I'm already basically fully invested in the chart and in crypto anyway. But let's see now on the weekly, we got all these red candles on the Heikin-Ashi chart. So, to me, still looks bearish. Got resistance there. On the monthly, maybe we get support at 3730. That's 33,000 right there on the monthly. But I think other charts, and I have all this stuff on Twitter. I can't remember everything. Let's see where some resistance points I'm watching. I think I was waiting for a bounce at 37 or 38. That might be a place for me to consider. But and then on the altcoins, this is on the weekly chart. If I had to get I think we're kind of back here where we were in February 2017. If altcoins are going to get hit in a little bit because if there's some fear in the market, I think people might sell their altcoins to go into a more safer asset like Bitcoin that has less risk. The altcoin dominance will go down. I'm hoping it'll get support on the green line. And before back here, we went down for about 5 weeks. And if we do that again and we find the altcoins are bouncing on this green line in about, I don't know, first week of January or so, that'll be another indicator I'll take into consideration whether I get back into the market. So, I'm not looking at just one indicator. I'm looking at, how they all gel with each other. And yeah, so I think everybody in the million token community is quite happy. We're at $16.80, and you could tell here the last time I refreshed my page, it was below $12. I don't know, probably a couple of days ago. So this is the old price up here in the top left hand corner, but the current price is this green line right here. So everybody should be pretty happy. And now that we have a wall, as I showed earlier, so we put a liquidity wall. It's going to be hard to get below $11, I would think. And yeah, $11. I mean, that would be really cheap at this point. We would have to drop. Let's see now. I would think if I were to buy back in, or somebody wanted to buy back in, but they missed the pump. If we could retest, $13 would be nice. That would be a 23% drop. Or even the top of this channel here, I wouldn't wait for $13. That's still a 20% correction. So if we get a 20% correction, if we can sell or the bots sell, or maybe somebody's buying up million token and just wants to, dump the price as they cause FOMO, I would think about buying it in around, $13.50 or so. And yeah, 20% correction is definitely a good time to buy, I think. And with new people coming in, and I'm getting a lot more interactions on my Twitter page. So that's a good sign. My YouTube page subscribers really hasn't gone up much. So that's not, I would like to see that go up just to give me an indication that more people are in this space. But I do not see that right now. So that's like another bullish indicator I'm waiting on. So I see who's in chat right now. Let's go Million Token Army, Repo says. And Wen Moon. I don't know. Everybody's got a different definition for mooning, but up 40% in 2 days is mooning for me. Emma Matt says, "Hey Tim, hope you are great. Happy to catch your stream. Yeah, thank you, and thanks for commenting and interacting with me on Twitter. I see that you're quite a regular on the social media." And GT says, "Hi Tim, do you have any LP on Polygon? If so, are you looking to remove them, or would you just wait it out and make some fees quick swap?" Yeah, I've never provided liquidity. I just haven't taken the time to understand it. But other reasons are, I just don't want to mess with the taxes, because all those fees that you collect, even though it is a good passive income, you're gonna have to record that as ordinary income in the United States anyway. So I just don't want that headache. I think it's great though, for the people that are providing liquidity and you're making a lot of money, especially I think technically made millions of dollars providing liquidity as we went up to like $200. And so there's definitely money opportunity for providing liquidity. But if you want more information on liquidity, then I would suggest you sign up for Discord if you're not already, and just ask the people in the Million Token Discord. There's plenty of people there that can answer your questions better than I can. I have no experience providing liquidity. I'm like schooled from the Bitcoin schooling, where you just buy and hold, and that's the same mantra I do with Million Token. I just consider this a better store of value because there's no coin inflation. It's all been pre-mined, right? And they've got a pretty good fairly distribution of the tokens in the community. With the price this low, I think the whales got bigger. I know I did. And speaking of voting or whatever, we have one more day to vote whether you want to keep the current Metaphor logo or you change it to the chat logo. So definitely check that out. It was really close yesterday. It was like 50-50. Now the current logo is at 58% and the chat logo is at 40%. It looks like it's going to end tomorrow, probably in about 12 hours or so. I would just get your vote in today or early tomorrow. Anyway, so that's that. And I don't think anything else to go over. Ethereum's, still back in this box. Could go down low. Looks like it got a little bounce off that blue moving average. So that's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. What is this? We've got the daily exponential ribbon. Of course, we're still below it. And on the 4 hour, let's take a look on the 4 hour. We're trying to break above it. But even if we break above it, we've got these giant resistances here. We've got one at 45, another one at 47, 50, 52. I posted on Twitter that for me to even get slightly bullish, we have to break 44,000 in Bitcoin, I think, just to even start a rally. It's somewhere in there in my Twitter page. And we're at 44 now, which is, a nice sign. But, I'm not, I just don't have that euphoria. And we really got to break, like, what was it, $53,000 or $54,000 to really say, okay, we're going to go to 100,000 or something like that. So I'm just still accumulating cash. I'm sitting on everything, but I'm watching that ADX indicator. I'm watching my altcoin indicator. I'm watching, how long this stuff's going to play out. So yeah, lots of stuff coming out. And if we do go into bear market, that's just, good too, because that's when things get built, right? So if Metaphor continues to grow and get adoption, it's good to do that in a bear market. And then, but I'm not going to complain if we're still in a bull market. Speaking about the ADX indicator, this is why I keep it on the week. Oh, this is the weekly chart. But if you put it on like the monthly, it looks like we were never in a correction phase, because the green line is not below the red line. That's why I have it on the weekly chart. But if you have it on the monthly chart, then you're going to miss out on opportunities to get in and out if you want that. But yeah. Anyway, if you want to play that game, just keep it on the weekly chart. Okay, yeah, I wanted to just do an early stream today because it's exciting to see Million Token Pump. And there were questions like on the internet and social media, why it was pumping, and I just wanted to give you my reasons. There was like 3 or 4 of them, and I hope that clears things up. Be sure to vote on the proposal if you haven't already. And I guess I will talk to everybody later. Talk to you later. Bye.